What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I am going to do something kind of cool in this video. I'm going to make my own compound for cutting boards, anything really made of wood. I have been purchasing the stuff, and it's kind of expensive. Like over here, let me show you. I have a booze block, and I have their oil, and there's a cream that you can put on it, and for a little, 8 or 10 ounce container of it, it's anywhere from 10 to 15 bucks. So I decided to get my own ingredients with some beeswax and mineral oil. Everything is food safe. The beeswax is organic, and we're gonna give this a try. Stay tuned. All right, so what I'm doing here is I've weighed the mineral oil so that it weighs 2 ounces, because ounces could be either volume or weight. So I'm going to use the exact same amount weight wise. Interestingly enough, 2 ounces of the liquid weighs 1 ounce, so I had to double it here on the scale. Let me see if you can see that there. I know it's kind of got a glare, but there's 4 ounces in this little measuring cup, and it only weighs 2 ounces, so that's kind of cool. This is a little OXO scale that I bought and used, and so I'm going to use this and do the same thing and zero it on there with the container, and then I'm going to put her in the pot here and get it boiling. All right. 2 ounces by weight in the pot. Let's get all of these little giblets. They're a little sticky. I mean, it is beeswax, but let's get them all out of here. They look kind of like Rice Krispies or something. So let's get the burner turned on. Oh, before I go, I'm using just a small burner because I don't want to, blast it. Just get a nice low heat going there, and then we'll adjust as necessary. Stay tuned. All right, guys, beeswax is melting very nicely. Like I said, I don't, have the heat, cranked up all the way. It's kind of funny, when this was first going, kind of looks like risotto. All right, pretty soon we'll be adding in the mineral oil. All right, everything's fully dissolved. The mineral oil has been put in there, and I am going to turn the heat off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in one of these little 4-ounce tins. Let it set up. When you first put the mineral oil in, it kind of looked like egg whites hitting the pan, but it quickly, completely incorporated. As you can see, there's no signs of anything doing any kind of crazy weird stuff. So I'm gonna pull it off that burner, and we'll get it into the tin and see what she looks like. All right, guys, here is the finished product. So it is incorporated with the mineral oil, got it into the little tin can, and it's just gonna have to let it set up and harden. Probably just leave it here overnight. Maybe I'll just put the lid on loosely, and then we'll see tomorrow what the final product looks like. Stay tuned. All right, well, get this stuff out of the way. Let's take a look, shall we? Looking pretty good. So what we're gonna do is test it out. I've got 7 wooden spoons here. They're all from Williams-Sonoma. They were not cheap, but they need some love. I don't know if you can really see that. It's really dry. Hear that? Whereas if where the wood is smoother, you don't hear that grinding, that grittiness. So what we're gonna do is try this out. I'll put on some gloves. You don't have to, but I don't feel like washing my hands anymore. Alright, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna take a little bit of this. Let me see if I can adjust the camera angle so we can get a little bit better. There we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of get my hands in there, move it around. This creates some friction, so alright, I've just got just a tiny bit, and I'm just gonna start working it into the wood here. I'm trying not to create huge dips or like divots in there, but I mean, if it does, it's okay. You know, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. So yeah, the handle is already feeling a lot better. Now the head of the spoon, I think, is probably going to need a little more love. The cool thing about this is, you know, like I said earlier, it's completely food safe, and it's also really, really inexpensive to make. Ever since, you know, the pandemic, people have, you know, like DIY type projects, stuff like this has really skyrocketed because, you know, nobody wants people in their home anymore. And there we go. It is, you know, all in there. There's a few little spots up here, but yeah, I mean, you know, and I don't have like tons of goop all over me. I mean, this spoon definitely was thirsty, you know. So I mean, as you can see, it works. It works really, really well. It's really done well up here to get rid of that rough spot. I mean, it's still there. I've had these spoons for quite some time. Like in this spoon here, you know, you can see the grain is just, you know, screaming for some moisture. So, but so far, I mean, I'm really, really impressed with this. I will put links down below in the description to the beeswax that I used, as well as the mineral oil, as well as these little tin cans. These things are really awesome. They're multi-purpose. You can, you know, make a candle out of this. You can store stuff in it. All kinds of cool stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something. Hope you can save yourself some money. I'm going to also make another video where it's going to kind of tie into some of the bushcraft that I've mentioned in other videos, to how you can make these little like wax cotton ball kind of thingies, or not cotton balls, but little cotton discs, and you can use them to help get a fire going. So stay tuned for that. Again, thank you guys for watching. Questions, comments are always welcome. Until next time, take care.